I first met Bill Frist in Tennessee when he was campaigning for U.S. Senator in 1994. I was 6, so I don't remember too much. This time, though, I sat down with him when he was in Las Cruces for the Domenici conference. He's worked in healthcare for 35 years. He says most days he still prefers being called Dr. Frist rather than Senator Frist.
I spent 20 years practicing medicine before losing my mind and going into politics, and still do surgery around the world, so I spend a lot of time around physicians. Physicians are scared to death today that patient care is going to be by a bureaucrat, by Washington, D.C., by an insurance company instead of with a doctor. The doctors are worried about reimbursement because reimbursement is being cut so severely that no longer are they going to be able to serve people who are underserved, who may not have insurance today because they can't afford to do that. I think, however, that in this new environment of empowering the patient, the individual, that there's going to be a new alignment between the patient and the doctor that can be more powerful than anything we've seen in the past. It means a partnership where doctors have the knowledge, the expertise, the professional ethics to work in partnership with an individual, with an empowered patient to make sure that they receive the best care.
At one time the Senate Majority Leader as a Republican, he has his criticisms of Obamacare.
Well, Obamacare addressed a fundamental pillar of reform, and that is access. I mean, it did a fair job. It is not going to realize its potential there to have everybody have affordable access to health care. What it doesn't do is address the cost issues. The cost will skyrocket. Your health care is going to cost you more. My health care is going to cost me more because that's the price we pay to expand access. So its single biggest failure is that it did not address cost issues at all.
Bill Frist's father was a doctor who carried a black bag and made house calls. It's an era he says may come back around in some form or another.
And I think we will see a movement from hospitals to home health care, what's called palliative care, care in one's local area. So it'll be interesting. I don't think that house call is dead. It might be by television, video conferencing, using technology, but that personal touch will always be there. Healthcare is too intimate, too personal. It's too much about things that are close to one to take that human element out.
Sloan Patton, KRWG News.